Hey boys and girls, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a good Easter with your family yesterday. We are starting a new week of digital learning. So let's just review what you have for today, Monday, April 13th. First, social studies. We're going back to social studies. Last week we did science. We're going back to social studies. You're going to watch the lesson introducing the branches at the state level of government, okay? The last time we did social studies, we did the branches, and that was at the national level. So this week we're going to be talking about the branches at the state level of the government. So you're going to watch this lesson, and that's all you have for social studies. So please make sure you watch the entire thing. For reading, you got a few steps here. You're going to first watch the lesson on how to ask and answer questions to help find the main idea of a text. And that's going to be a lesson with Miss Paul. There is a chart there that you're going to be able to use. For step 2, you're going to need paper and pencil. And I'm going to actually click in there so you can kind of see what you're going to be doing. Thinking. So for step 2, you're going to click on this link, and in the lesson with Miss Paul, she tells you how to do this, but you're going to do like a stop and jot. You're going to get to choose your own video. Make sure you don't choose the same video that Miss Paul did, and you have to watch the video 2 times. So if you look here, the first time you're going to watch it with no sound, and you're going to jot some notes down, and then you're going to watch it a second time, and this time you are going to put sound. Okay, and that's going to go with your step 3, which is going to be, let's get to just a minute. Computer's being very slow. That happens. All right, so for step 3, you get to use these sentence stems, and you're going to tell about the main idea and the supporting details of the video that you watched. So I expect you to use the 3 of these to tell about your video, okay? You're going to start a new thread there. So that's going to be your reading for today. There's a few steps. Just make you do them in order. Most important, it's to watch the lesson to see how to do it. So please make sure that you're doing that. While we're waiting for this to load, remember that this week, boys and girls, there is an email that went out to your parents on Friday. We do start taking grades. So there is going to be a reading grade on Wednesday, and there's going to be a math grade on Thursday, but it will tell you when it's a grade. So everything else is practice and to prepare you for that grade so that you do well on the grade, okay? Just like it would be in the classroom. So then you're done with reading. Let's go back to Monday. So social studies reading, you aren't going to have any technical like writing today because what you're doing in reading kind of has to do with writing. You're writing your response. So grammar, if you look down here, you're going to be listening to a lesson with Miss Phillips again. And this week, you're going to learn about how to use commas in an address when you're writing a sentence. So you might need some paper or pencil to practice along with her, but just make sure that you watch the entire lesson. And then for math, if you remember last week in some of the lessons I told you we're going to be starting mass, how to measure mass this week, you have a few steps. You're going to first watch the lesson on the introduction to mass. It's going to tell you what mass is. Then, oh, boys and girls, this is going to be so fun. You get to go on a mass scavenger hunt in your house. Okay, so the directions are there. You're going to find things that you think are about 1 gram and things that are about 1 kilogram. If you're wondering what a gram or a kilogram is, you have to watch the lesson first. So make sure you watch the lesson. Then you're going to do the scavenger hunt, and that scavenger hunt requires you to do a discussion to tell what you found, and those directions are there. And then you're going to do a practice with grams or kilograms. You're going to look at the picture and you're going to decide which one is the best unit of measurement. Okay, there is an anchor chart there to help you as well. I'm going to say this one more time. I feel like I've already said it maybe 2 times. That's how important this is. It is so important for you to be watching the lessons. Remember that Ms. Hollum can see if you've only watched 20 or 30 seconds, I can see that you've done that. And then you don't perform as well for the practice quizzes. And remember, like I said, this week we're starting to take grades. Okay, we have to finish taking grades for these last few weeks before school is technically over. But I know you can do it. I know that you're going to work hard, and I hope you have a great day of digital learning. Remember, if you have any questions or concerns, post them up here up on the top. You can always reach out to myself, Mr. Swift, Ms. Fatella, and that's all. Make sure that you watch the video that the 3rd grade teachers have made for you today. We love you, and I miss you, and I know you're going to do great.